we could simply remove the temptation to drink alcohol, then we'd never drink it, right? We'd just get the thought of drinking and never even be tempted. And I know some of you might not believe it, but that is my state of mind. I have zero desire and alcohol never tempts me, despite trying to stop drinking for close to 10 years. But how can we remove that temptation? How can we just remove the desire to drink? When so many people around us, so many people are asking us to drink, so many people are trying to sell us some kind of alcoholic drink, how can we resist temptation in a world full of drinkers? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack in today's video. And guys, if you actually want my personal help stopping drinking in the Sober Clear program, where we work with business owners and professionals and help them reframe the way they view alcohol, please click the link in the description. You can book a quick call and we can see if the Sober Clear program and using first principles thinking and coaching could be a good match for you. So either go to soberclear.com to learn a bit more about the program, or just go ahead and book a call by clicking the link in the description. And now let's get into it. So basically what just happened is an individual in the program, in the Sober Clear program, made a post in the community, and he said he's got a holiday coming up. Now he's gone with this all-inclusive holiday where it's got a 24-hour butler, you call him, whatever you want is there, the fridge is going to come fully stocked. And he said, I've got this holiday, has anybody got any tips or tricks of what I can do whilst I'm there? And I wanted to make this video not only to help him, but also to help everybody else on this channel, because I'm sure, in fact, I put my life on it, that there will be times where you're faced with the decision to drink or not drink. Somebody just hands you a glass of champagne at a wedding. Somebody at the bar says, hey, what are you drinking? I'm having this and this. And there will be times where you will need to make decisions of whether to drink or not. And this client right now is about to face one of those decisions. And here's what I said to him. The main thing that will get you to drink alcohol in this scenario is this idea that drinking alcohol will enhance this occasion. This amazing holiday that he's got planned where, he's going to be at the beach and doing this and doing that. If he believes that when he has a glass of wine or a glass of champagne or a cocktail, that somehow that holiday, that whole experience will become more enjoyable. And I said that if you truly believe that, it's a very dangerous game to play. If you think that doing something is going to make your life better, of course you're going to do it. We all know that exercise is going to enhance our life, so quite often, a lot of us decide to exercise. We know that eating a whole box of chocolate, despite how delicious it might be, we know it's going to make us feel like crap the next day, so we don't do it. But with alcohol, what ends up happening is that we drink it, we feel terrible, we regret our decision, and then a few days passes, a few weeks passes, and we think, do you know what? Maybe drinking alcohol is a good idea. It's madness and it makes no sense. And this is how deep the addiction goes, because sure, we've got the addictive nature of the drug combined with being conditioned all the time to see alcohol as a good thing. It's very easy to start justifying drinking again. So I explained to this guy that if you buy into that idea again, it's going to be very, very difficult. But you've got to get it clear in your head that drinking alcohol will add nothing to the holiday. In fact, imagine, and I asked him to imagine this, imagine going home, and you're on your way home, and you've drank all holiday, you've had a few beers every day, you got drunk a few times. Think how you'll feel. You're going to feel happy, you're going to feel proud of your decision, or you're going to think, damn, that was such a great decision. You're not going to feel that way. You're going to feel regret, you're going to feel shame, you're going to wish that you could turn back time and go back to that decision point where you decided to drink and change your mind. That I can almost guarantee. For 99.9% of people, that would be the case. So you need to get clear on your worldview that you will have a good holiday without alcohol. In fact, you'll have a better holiday without alcohol because you'll be driving home or on the flight home the next week feeling victorious, feeling happy, feeling content, feeling, thank God I didn't do it. You'll go back home, you'll still have the momentum that you've already built from the previous months. You'll be kicking ass. That's your choice. The second warning, the second bad thing that could happen to this individual is he gets to the holiday and his mindset's good, right? He doesn't feel like it's going to enhance the occasion. However, this new justification starts coming into his mind. He thinks, do you know what? This week I'll drink. I won't go crazy. I'll have a few, but I'm not going to go overboard. And then when I get back home, I'll just go back to what it was like before. And the example that I used is that this is a bit like being cold at night. You forgot your jacket, so you start a fire right next to a gas pump, right next to a gas station. You pray to dear God that it won't explode. Could you do that? Yeah, if you want. But it would be a ridiculous decision. It's playing with fire. The nature of drinking or taking any drug is you take it once and you will want to take it more. And really what's happening is that if you start justifying this idea of having a few and then going back to normal when you get back home, is the exact same justification that people have taken for decades. I have used that excuse more times than I can count. I have gone back to ground zero because I thought that I could go back to controlling it so many damn times. I don't want you to start justifying drinking again, because we all know where it ends up. Hey, listen, maybe let's say he has a few drinks, right? Let's say he has his holiday, he has a few drinks, and it doesn't go really, he doesn't go crazy, he doesn't get drunk, he just has a few drinks, right? He gets to the end of the holiday and goes, hey, it wasn't actually that bad. He had a great holiday because he didn't go nuts. It's just been a week where he drank. And he gets back and he's like, I feel pretty good. Like, actually, it's not that bad. It's just a bit of alcohol. Then what happens? Oh, maybe I could have a few more this weekend. Maybe I'll just go out for a couple of drinks with my mates. Does that, and it's all fine. A month passes. I've cracked the code. Like, I'm fine. And then one night, the individual goes out and gets drunk. And he wakes up the next morning like, oh, how did that happen? Well, I won't do that again. I won't do that again, but I'll just have one drink today to take the edge off. Okay, right. I know, just go back to normal. I'll go back to controlling it again. And then they go back to controlling it. Another week, another 2 weeks, then boom, they get drunk again. And it's a slippery slope downwards that is going nowhere. In fact, I'll tell you where it's going. Going to an early grave. It's going to a terrible relationship with your loved one. It's going to having no energy. The decision to drink alcohol will lead you nowhere. Nowhere positive, anyway. So the whole purpose of this video was to encourage you and to encourage him to stick with the decision. If you've decided to get alcohol out of your life, I promise you that it gets better and better and better. Instead of getting a little bit better, a little bit worse, a little bit worse, a little bit better, up, down, roller coaster life. Once you remove alcohol from your life and you stick with it, progress will just keep going up and up and up. Click the video on the screen now for some awesome stop drinking motivation. Have a great day.